Look at that relic mug. That used to say, I forget what it said, maybe Landon 27 Music. Putting it in the dishwasher killed it. Anyways, that's not the topic today. The topic today is the forever, excuse me. The topic today, let's try that again, is the forever ongoing discussion and debate of guitar practicing. Practicing guitar. And I'm just going to lay it all out in this video, my thoughts about guitar practice, my practice agenda or lack of, and everything related to guitar practice. So here's my thoughts. And you can argue with me. This is an open discussion, right? So please leave comments and comment back. There's only so much natural talent that somebody has, right? In terms of, we're just talking about guitar playing, guitar ability and skill. Like you're born with something, you're born, like you have genetics. So you're a certain height or you have a certain muscle mass or something like that. Stuff like that that's hard-coded DNA. Guitar practice or guitar skill, you might have some. Some people are better naturally than others. But, and I don't think this is really up for much debate, the key is just practicing. Practicing. And like many things, practice. I think the word practice, when it comes to guitar, and in sports, for me anyways, a practice was always it's not the thing that you're trying to do, right? It's like, it's not the fun part. So like, I played basketball for 1 year in high school. We had basketball practice, and that was the worst, right? You do drills, you do these sessions where you're like killing your lungs because you're doing aerobic exercise to try to, condition yourself. The fun part was playing the game, which seemed like almost nothing compared to the actual practice. Same with hockey. My kids were all in hockey, and I participated on ice in the practice, and you could tell the kids hated it, right? It's like skills and drills and practicing. So anyways, back to guitar. It's kind of the same thing, at least for me. To get better at guitar, you have to practice. Like every day. If you want to be decent, even okay, you got to do something. So for what's worked for me over the years, unintentional practices where, like, say you're jamming with friends. Like when I was in a band, we would have a practice once a week, but I found that fun because it's more of a mini performance, and you're learning new stuff and your feedback back and forth. So 1-on-1 or 1-on-4 or whatever, how many people in your bands, that kind of practice, I think makes it easier to go through, and it's fun. I also found that doing a lesson with a teacher once a week, I haven't done it for like a year, but I was doing it for about a year and a half. 1-on-1, having an actual physical person where you're going to a location, or if it can even be online, if you did it online, like a Zoom call or something, having that scheduled appointment, that kept me in line with practicing. So since I stopped doing the in-person practice, and not for any reason, there wasn't any reason I stopped other than like, I'm going to take a break for the summer. A year later, it's the next summer. So I should really get back into that. I'm saying that because sometimes when you say things, you hope that it motivates yourself to do something. And when I watch this video back in a year, I'll be like, I should have listened to myself a year ago. I don't listen to myself even. So so the 1-on-1 practicing, having a person, and sometimes there's just a little bit of motivation. I was actually getting up and driving, 15 minutes each way to go to a location, and there was a person waiting for me, and I was paying for it. But you feel that, that connection. You're like, okay, I don't want to disappoint my teacher or something. I don't know what it is. Or they showed you something, like, okay, I got to actually learn this stuff because they're trying to teach me something, and I want to show them that I can learn. And so there's this back and forth, right? I think that happens for whatever reason, the back and forth. For me, it was like, okay, I want to actually improve for my videos on YouTube. That was the whole point. That was the whole thing. I can play songs, I can write songs, but it was the little licks and riffs and stuff to demonstrate a guitar. When you're playing just a guitar in a video or an amp or a pedal, something you're trying to demonstrate, you want to have something that sounds nice and melodic and not just the same thing every time. So you get into this rut of playing the same 5 riffs or licks. Which do you prefer, riffs or licks? And then sometimes go into a lesson. Do I have those sheets here? Oh yeah, let me grab this. One sec. So each week, here's an example. The best way I would learn, sometimes I'd ask my teacher to suggest something. And then other weeks I'd be like, there's a song I've been trying to learn for years. Let's play it back. And then you listen to it and listen to me and then see what you can recommend. And so we'd have these sessions once a week. I'm just trying to... Oh, this was a Beatles one. Okay. I think this was like the intro, and he would just tab it out. And then I'd take it and look at it for the week. And sometimes it would go into a video, 12-bar blues, just some chords and riffs. There's one that I've integrated almost into every video, and I'm just gonna grab it. This guitar is probably not in tune, but there's this one. Is this a riff or a lick? I go like. Let me put this on my shoulder so I can actually hold it. Oh, it's really out of tune. You know what? That's fine. Let me grab a pick here. I wasn't planning on doing this, but it's like a progression where I go. Yeah, it's really out of tune. It's been hot here, so anyways, that's something that I think I just practiced once, 1 week, and it stuck with me. Why? Why did that stick with me? I don't know. Practiced it, and now I play it all the time. And because I repeat that same phrase, or I don't know what you call it. I'm not music guy thing and stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm an ear musician, if that's a thing. I can hear stuff and figure things out and then memorize shapes and patterns. That's about it. If you subscribe to that way of learning, then let me know. Okay, so yeah, that's to me overall the best way to learn is with somebody. I think it always will be. We're in the world of AI now. I don't know if there's AI lessons and teachers. That's kind of, I just thought of that. I never even thought of that till this moment. AI guitar lessons. I'm sure it's a thing. If not, it's happening or it's being set up right now. And yeah, that could work. Whatever works for you, right? What is it? What is the key that motivates you to actually go and practice? I think the biggest struggle for me is I'm always trying to work on videos. And I feel like if I'm spending time practicing, I'm taking away from the time that I should be spending on videos like this. And that's probably my biggest problem. I have notes and like I follow a schedule, and in my list every week I have Tim Pierce masterclass, and I have Robert Baker. I signed up for those programs. Robert Baker years ago, and Tim Pierce maybe 2 years ago, year and a half. And in my notes, it's like 1 hour practice of these two guys, and I never do it. Never. If I do, here's what happens. I'm going to tell you exactly what happens. Okay. Just need some of that. It's just coffee. Okay, I won't practice for weeks. And then when I finally do practice, maybe it's a song, or I'm like, okay, I just got to do it. I just got to put on the videos, the chorus, and practice. Then I'll practice for like 4 hours rather than the 1 hour multiple times. So I'll chunk it, which is kind of how I do a lot of things. I chunk things. I chunk my channel. I chunk my, chunk my channel. I don't even know what I was going with that. So yeah, I'll do like these, it's almost like binge practicing. Maybe that's the term I can use. Binge practice. And I guess it works, maybe. I should practice more. You should practice more. Everybody should have a teacher. Everybody should practice. Even teachers should have teachers. Students can be their teacher, because sometimes a teacher learns something from their students. So everybody's teaching and learning, and it's a lot of back and forth. Anyways, that's where I wanted to go with that. Guitar practicing, the negative word practice. And that expression, practice makes perfect. I don't think that's true. Nobody's perfect. Practice makes more gooder. That's where I stand with it. What's your practice routine? Do you have one? Are you looking to get one? I'm pretty sure I'll have in the description below all the courses I've used. Go check those out. Some are affiliate links, some might not be. I don't remember what's in there, but it's worth mentioning because we're talking about it. And that's going to be it for now. As always, play guitar and have fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.